whenever it is for you now. This is Arigato. How are you guys doing today? Today it's gonna be a probably 4 hours stream because I'm probably finishing the game today. I'm kinda excited. The lighting here is kinda bad, so yeah, you might find my eyes closed most of the time. But yeah, I mean, it's not this big of a deal, I guess. You're not here for my eyes, you are here for the game. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have this much people that actually like this game. I don't know, man. Yeah, let me check the audio really quick. Is it louder than me? No, it's slower. It's lower. Alright, that should be fine now. So, the stream is kinda laggy because there is slight animation on the freaking main menu. Yeah, let's just load. Where did we stop last time? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Fuminori found out about, what was his name again? Koji. Following him all this time. And he's still alive, thankfully. So I guess we are continuing from here. What a nuisance. Why does he insist on interfering? Because he's your friend. Hey, I wanted to check in. What are you even playing? There is this game called Sayanota. This is a third stream, so it's gonna be a bit hard to explain to you what happened until now. But yeah, it's a really well-known game. Well, not well-known. It's well-known, I think so. And it's a really old visual novel. And yeah, I tend to play visual novels from time to time. I do not care about the story. What the hell is the basics? Well, you have to care about the story because, bro, why was this aggressive? Chill. It's not you kind of have to care about the story because this game is all story. It's a visual novel, for God's sake. And yeah, I know some people don't really like this kind of games, but I play it from time to time for my own sake. But yeah, if it's not your type of a game, then yeah, you're supposed to stay here, I guess. Can't really blame you, you're not the only one. Let me do something really quick. Alright. Dang it, someone stole my first comment. Yeah, you should have been earlier this time. FNC mine. But yeah, are you up to date with what happened until now in the game? I was going to stream someone. So about peak reaction content, sarcasm, man. What? What is peak reaction content? Go easy on my limited English, my mate. But as I said, it's if you wanna stay and watch, you can, and if you have questions, you can ask me, and I can somehow walk you through what happened so far, depending on the question, because I can't just start monologuing what happened until now. And yeah, enjoy your time. If you only spoke with me to exchange pleasantries, even I could bear it, but now he's sticking his nose into my business just to satisfy his curiosity. It's not curiosity, mate. He's just worried. He's your friend, for the love of God. I already woke up 1 hour ago. I should check my YouTube. Nice. Bro, play visual novels is just reaction content. Okay. Bro, visual novels is a story. And I know some people don't really like about games. They are just looking for gameplay on games. So they are like, what the hell is visual novel? It's just reading. I don't really mind. Visual novels is games, and it's available for streaming. So yeah, if it's a reaction content, I don't really mind. I'm hearing an interesting story and I'm reacting to it. And this is my third visual novel since starting the channel. Well, basically the second because I've never finished even half of the first of the second one. So yeah, it's basically the second ever visual novel I've played, and yeah, it's not like a main content here. So don't worry if you don't like it. And yeah, it's really most of interesting stories are actually in visual novels in my opinion. And for me, I just need a game where I just turn off my mind and just read. I don't really mind that. Koji is a perfect example of someone who thinks that it's always good to take an interest in other people's affairs. He probably thinks that he's doing me a favor by prying into my life. You know what? I would have empathized more with the story and the characters if we've had just a brief explanation about how Fuminori used to be like before the accident. That would have hit different though. I read hot drama novels a long time ago, and remember I am having orgasm reading them. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there is a lot of hidden interesting stories out there. Give me a second. I need to. There's a lot of lights here, and my eyes kind of hurts me. Alright, here I am. I can't say sorry for yesterday. Bro, why the hell are you mentioning yesterday? Man, bro. That yesterday was yesterday. It's past, okay? Why mentioning it? If you are really annoyed about it, you could have left. Like, bro, chill. You don't know? Lamau, yeah, I don't understand him anymore. Bro, if you feel bad for saying such thing, you can just lurk. That's also an option. Like if you are on stream, you don't have to chat. You can just sit there and watch or leave this on the background. Facepalm. You couldn't be more wrong. And yeah, one of the rules is staying on the stream topic. So be careful. Actually, check the rules on my description, really quick. It's like 5 short, very simple rules. So please check it, because I kind of have a strict mode today. So yeah, careful. I can't remember them. All right. Then you have no excuses, mate. If he keeps this up, I might have to find some way to deal with him. Like I said, I have to keep my search for Dr. Ogai secret. Koji could ruin everything. We're human once, yeah. The downfall is really sad, but it would have been much sadder if we at least knew how he used to be before the accident. But yeah, I'm not the one to judge. I didn't have time to fully investigate the Ogai residence today. At this rate, I will probably take several days just to go through the study. Why can't you take the books with you? That's more efficient. So I didn't believe that I would find anything to help with the search, but I think there is still a lot to explore. Who knows what I will discover? The problem is Koji. He knows about the house now. Will he make things difficult? Probably if you didn't give him a proper excuse. At least fake a proper excuse. Gonna make things easier. Oh, it's a normal human then. After this play, I am not a human. I would have really, really, really loved to, man, but yeah. My situation is not this good financially recently, so... Especially if it's trending now, so it would have been really good for me, but yeah. I can't start new games aside from the ones I have currently for a while. So we're gonna have to wait, sorry about that. A hair-raising voice calls as I am about to pass through my gate. Suppressing a shudder, I put on a fake smile and turn on to face writhing mass of rotten flesh that is staring at me with bulging eyes. Another human, I guess. At least I need to be told. Bro, someone turned into an American. Just again, I deserve to be told. This is my freedom. But how can I explain it? Okay, let me give you the cliff notes really quick. And excuse my English because it's not my first language, so it's gonna be a bit broken. There is a guy. The game starts with a guy talking to three, well, not people, 3 piles of flesh and rotten flesh and meat with some bulging eyes, like the thing that he's explaining here now. It's 3 people and they are talking to him, and he can't really I mean, I'm no longer human. Yeah, I know the game. And he don't really like being with them, he don't really like talking to them, and he just throws random money on the table and leaves. That the scene switches to the same place, but this time it's 3 normal people, 2 girls and 1 guy, and the 4th guy is the protagonist of the game. So it's basically 2 girls, 2 guys. Apparently, in his eyes, he sees every single human being in this whole world as just monsters and with flesh and meat. Well, basically not only people, like everything looks like this to him. Like, this is basically his home entrance, the thing you see on the screen now. This is his home entrance. Why does he have that? Well, he had an accident when he was in the car with his parents. His parents died and he stayed alive, but his brain was severely damaged, which gave him agnosia. What is agnosia? Delusional. Well, it's a mental health it's a mental illness where makes you see delusions that's not real. Maybe you can see them, hear them, smell them, touch them. It affects all the 5 senses. So after this accident, when he got this damaged, he had a surgery in the hospital, and the hospital thinks he's cured just because he lied to them, because he's a medical student and he knows that if he told them he's not okay yet, or he sees these things, he's gonna be basically a experimental rat. He meets that girl at the hospital, a little girl. For some reason, she's the only one person in the world that he can see as a normal person, as a normal human. So he asks her to live with him, and she agrees. Don't ask me why. Well, she agrees in one condition, that he will search for her father, that called Ogai. It's like a Japanese myth. I don't know why it just sounds like that broad supernatural stuff, and I really sometimes can't understand you because my stream is hella lagging. Your eyes both closed. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be like that for a while because the lighting here is really bad. But this is a story so far. So he's investigating about this girl's father called Ogai, who used to work on the hospital he was in, but he disappeared for some reason. And he's helping her, and she's in return living with him. So that's basically it. You're welcome. And now one of his friends was eaten. Don't look at me. Alright, you asked for it. What else? Yeah, his friends were concerned about him because the main character's attitude really changed after the accident. One of them tried to go and talk to him, but when she entered the house, he wasn't there yet. Who was there was the little girl called Saya, because I gave on her own name. And Saya eats the girl because if he can see normal humans as monsters, that means Saya, the only one he can see as human, is the real monster. And she eats humans. And for him, he saw her eating his friends, but he didn't realize that's his friend. He tried some of the food, he liked it. So Fuminori, the protagonist, is now living with a monster and eating humans, and he's not even conscious about it. And that's all what happened on the previous 2 streams. You're welcome. Yeah, that's how he sees humans, by the way. That's how he sees every single human.
ええ、ま
What did he say? Good evening. Are you just getting home? Yeah. Of course. This is my next door neighbor, Suzumi, a middle-aged painter, I think, who spends all the day at home while his wife works. Tokyo Ghoul vibe. Yeah, kinda. Especially the ghouls in Tokyo Ghoul look pretty. I haven't had much contact with him since the accident. Why is he suddenly talking to me now? Have you gotten used to living alone?
あ、はい。おかげさまで。
Why is he asking? Sis, it must be very difficult. It was very difficult, but you are still young and you have to try to move on with your life. I'm just a little bit surprised about your basically negative popularity on YouTube, but wait, what? But the quality of your vids show you are not actually unpopular, you know? I need to reread that again. I don't mean the wrong way. I'm just a little bit surprised about your basically negative popularity on YouTube. Are you insulting me? But the quality of your vids show that you are not actually that unpopular, you know? No, I know, man. If you were insulting me really, you wouldn't have been here. You would have been silently timed out, basically. That's how it goes here. But yeah, look, bro, like, I started like almost 2 years ago, and people don't get popular by streaming this easy. Usually that I don't believe my streams is really that good of a quality. There is always either lag or scuffness somewhere in my streams because I'm still some of an amateur myself. So yeah, it's normal. I mean, if you see that I'm really watch worthy, I'm really happy to hear that. And if you see that I'm not that good to watch, then you're not forced to stay here. Get the hell out. You gotta know who made this model. Oh, I made it myself. Same for the model I was using yesterday too. I make all my models myself. But yeah, the eyes is kinda closed because of the lighting. The lighting is kinda bad, so it's not tracking my eyes this good. But yeah, I like it. What are you asking? You like it? Or it looks too bad that you really wanna know who can be this bad with models?
はあ。
Yeah, why is he talking to me? What is this? Did he stop me just to deliver a lecture? Such a big house, you must be hard to take care of everything by yourself. What do you want? What does he
そう
want?
ですね。苦労してます。
You wanna get in? You're insecure or something? You're insecure or something, man. I wanted to know if it was a commission that happens. bro, the only insecure one here is you. As I said, I'm just joking. If you said something that made me feel bad and I felt that you actually mean it, I'm gonna point it out. It's fine, bro. I'm just joking. If it's that serious, I would have been more serious. Wanna hire a car what? Car wrecker? Didn't your father have one?
え
Oh, he's looking for a
えで
job,
も
I
ま
see.
だ学生の身ですし
Yeah, I
た
can't
と
really
えば
afford it.
限りがあるんでそういう浪費はちょっと
But I'm supposed to finish a big chunk of the game today, so yeah, I'm gonna ignore any out of topic comments. Sorry about that. Yeah, enjoy your time. Let's see. And as I said, if you have a question about what's happening with the game and and you are not following, I can answer you. Where did you get this from? The game, of course. From the place where people get games of all time. Why are you asking that? You want to get it? You wanna get it? It's on Steam, bro. The flesh beast vandulates folly as through it still has something to say. The sight of it is driving me close to the edge. Even so, don't you think you should at least tend to dark? I would be happy to help. Is he being considerate, or he's just a nosy neighbor?
あいえお構いなく
Yeah, I can manage it my own.
一人でもなんとかなりますから
Now I get it. He's worried that the unsight lines of my house might diminish the image of his own. Oh, that's awful. Sorry about that. That's really annoying. I hate this kind of neighbors. I flash a token smile, then retreats behind the safety of my gate. Are you safe though? I can feel Suzumi's eyes pouring into my back, all the way in the front door. I just want. Why don't everyone stay out of my life? I just want to live together with Saya, alone where no one will ever bother us. If he just knows. Is that Suzumi? Yeah, that's Suzumi. Suzumi Yusuke sighs in annoyance as he watches the neighbor boy retreat into his house. What's with his attitude? Even while talking, he kept his eyes averted, as if to avoid looking at someone repulsive. Something. Has he always been such an unpleasant young man? No, of course not. When his parents were still alive, he had been a normal youth, a little shy, but sensitive and caring. It must be the stress of his sad situation. If it continues to build, he might start to develop serious mental problems. He already have mental problems. That's why he's asking like that. What games you have right now? Anyways, I kinda keep those in the pocket. You know, for content reasons and for engagement reasons, I don't really tell what I'm gonna play next most of the time. I just surprise people with the waiting room. Oh, it's like, oh, he's actually playing this game. So yeah, that's a classified information. But yeah, now we can sit and enjoy the game. I don't think this game can be enjoyable though. Or is it too late already? Yusuke wonders as he gazes wearily at the Sakisaka yard. Oh my god, he's gonna talk to his family about it now? Even during dinner, Yosuke can't shake the neighboring house from his mind.
どうしたのあなた。難しそうな顔して。
今日ね、隣の家の息子に会ったよ。
Uh-huh.
お隣のって、ふみのりお兄ちゃん
Yeah, Fuminori. He's long gone.
ああ、庭のこと一言言っておいた。
そうよね。せめてあの匂いだけはどうにかしてもらいたいわよね。
Oh, about the smell. If you have recommendations, you can always put it on the comments. Or on my Discord server, there is a whole channel where you can recommend games to me. I didn't really ask for, thank you for the help, but yeah, I didn't really ask for recommendations of free games. So if you have recommendations that you think it's good, then it's fine. Also, as I said, I don't really play visual novels this much. If you don't like visual novels, you don't have to force yourself to watch. You can just leave, and I'm really okay with that. I'm not forcing you to stay. But I don't play visual novels this much. I concentrate more about story games, though. Not exactly visual novels, but games with story
あ
in
の
general.
草むらの中に死んだ猫でもいるんじゃないかしら。
Dead cat.
でも住んでいて気づかないのかしらね。あの匂いに。
That's what he's eating, actually.
まさかとは思うが、生ゴミをそのまま庭に捨てているんじゃあるまいな。
There's garbage out
そ
there.
んな。いくらなんでもそこまで。
Fuminori, please. They have a kid. You don't have to eat them too. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
know. He eats
今の
people.
様子だとやりかねん。一日中ずっと雨戸を閉め切って何をやってるのかもわからない。どういう暮らしをしてるのやら。
お兄ちゃん、頭おかしくなっちゃったのかな。
Kinda?
これヒロミ、そういう言い方はダメよ。
いや、あれは本当にちょっとどうすぎてる。ひょっとしたら変質狂か何かかもしれんな。
He gone paranoid, yes, but oh my god, these people don't know the danger of this situation.
大丈夫なのそれ。
He'll be fine as long as nobody interferes.
早く自覚して医者にでも行ってもらわんことにはなんともな。
Alright, back to. Wait. Oh my god, was the game on this mood all along? Wait, what? Oh god. Okay, wait, give me a second. I need a toggle for this one too. Here it is. Nice. All right. All right, leave this a comment. Thank you so much. Second crawl by each tick of the clock, compounding my agony. When I returned from the Oga residence, I was greeted by a silent, empty home. Saya had vanished without leaving any clues as to her whereabouts. What? It isn't rare for her to go for walks at night. I've often gone with her. However, such outings always take place in the middle of the night, when no one is around, and never last for more than 2 hours. Right now it's 5 in the morning. Soon the sky will begin to show the first light of dawn. Even if she left right, Even if she left right before I returned, she would still been gone for almost half a day. So I'm late. Just woke up. Thank you so much for stopping by. I was about to thank you for leaving. Wake up the stream, Mahmo. Yeah, it's fine if you're late. You don't know how badly I needed a mod today. So enjoy your stay. If you had any questions, ask. But I think you know the cliff notes already. But yeah, I think what you need to know now, his friend Koji. Wait, you were here yesterday, so you know already. I can't sleep. I can only wait in anguish. I tried to distract myself by painting more rooms, but I couldn't concentrate on the work. Oh yeah, he came back home and Sai is not there. It's normal for her to go in walks at night, but she have been out for almost half a day now. And we don't know anything yet. If I had known this would happen, I would have left the Ogai house sooner. I wish I hadn't wasted time on Koji. If Sai doesn't return, the thought makes me want to tear out my hair after its long absence. The terror of true loneliness is too much to bear.
Tadaima.
That went fast, was kinda weird. At least the cowbell chimes and Saya's long-awaited "I'm home" rings out from the bottom of the stairs. As I jumped out of my bed in relief, all of the stress that had built up through the night is released in a wave that threatens to sweep off my feet. That's so expressive, mate. So poetic. Like, come on, easy on me. So tired. Saya sighs as she climbs the stairs. Trip? What trip? What were you doing? Getting food for him?
Saya, 一体どこに?
My question trails off as I notice the thick bundles of paper that she's carrying under her arms. Oh my god, she got him quote-unquote food.
それは?
That's food, my man. People food. I don't mean this in a bad way, but sometimes it's painful when I hear your mispronounced stuff. Even when English is also not my first language, and I'm saying this again, I don't mean this in a bad way. I wonder how you somehow sound all the time in a bad way, even though you don't mean it in a bad way. Like, as someone who's not his first language in English, you know how hard it is to pronounce perfectly almost all the time. Like, come on. Can you just stop pointing out flaws? What are those?
文則のカルテとか手術の記録。今日は古巣の病院に行ってきたの。
Wait, why? Zarules her bundles on the floor, sending paper flying everywhere. Then pulls her favorite cushion over and collapses into it, stretching luxuriety.
こんな夜中に T 台から歩いて戻ってきたのか?
Didn't people see her?
ごめんね。本当はもっと早く帰れると思ってたんだけど、調べ出したらキリがなくて。
Sorry, she says, skillfully gathering the scattered papers together. I meant to go back sooner, but okay, why am I reading what she says?
結局全部持ち出してきちゃった。はあ、重かった。
Why did you bring it? Maybe it's just the exhaustion, but I am not understanding a word Saya's saying.
だからそんなもの持ってきてどうするつもりなんだ?
どうするって、もちろん調べるのよ。
Why?
うちで時間かけてじっくり。
Why studying it?
うんうん。あら、何やってんだ れは要チェックかな。あとはそうなんだ。うん、
At first, I think
なん
she's
だか
just playing around
な。
with the occasional matters of better check this one. Oh, I see. Well, that was silly of them, and the like as she separates photos into growing pile beside her. Make me think that this might not be a joke after all.
君わかるのかこういうの。
I mean, her father used to work there, but I don't think that's enough to know about these things.
パパにいろいろと教わったから。
Ah,
うーん、
so I got it right.
なるほどね。そういうこと。これじゃあいつまで経っても直せないよね。
It can't be fixed. Oh, so he's
直
gonna.
せないのか。
人間のお医者さんじゃね。
A human doctor? What do you mean? It can't be a monster doctor? I can't tell if she's being serious.
私でもまだちょっと難しいかな。いろいろと試してからでないと。
Even for me, it will probably be tough. She says offhandedly, even as her hands continue to shuffle papers. Experiment first. Racism? What racism? Ah, about the human doctor thing? I saw you on Moon in the Discord saying yesterday's stream was fun and there was people and I wasn't there. There was only Moon, Bill, and that guy, someone. You pointed it out yourself. Yeah. I mean, it have a meaning. It's not about racism. Because apparently it can be cured by a monster? Because Saya is a monster? But it was a fun stream, but yeah, don't worry, you didn't miss this much. I'm playing it again tomorrow. But I'm gonna ask you a favor, Mahmoud. Just keep your eye on chat today, please. Wait, you are nice. Yeah, I'm not playing visual novels every day, bro. Maybe. Depends. It's not that replayable. I mean, I didn't win. So I need to at least know what happens if I win. And don't tell me what happens, or you will be banned because that's gonna be spoilers. Human doctors and demon doctors study and specialize in way too different things. Indeed. Oh yeah, Mahmoud is a doctor. Kinda. Watching more closely, I realized that her eyes are scanning each page rapidly. So rapidly, in fact, that I was unable to notice it at first. Could Saya actually be reading my charts?
なあさや。
She answers coolly, looking up from the charts.
今日はもう疲れたし寝ないか。
I'm ready.
ふみのりがそうしたいならそうする。
Set aside the papers she was sorting and... The outside hides the screen for a sec. I already did it. I already did it. Yeah, pretty sure something was about to happen. I mean, it happened on the first stream, so I was kind of expected it. Bro, I wouldn't sleep there. Unfortunately, he sleeps there. Okay, apparently nothing is gonna happen. Actually, when you think about it, she as a monster, what's gonna happen if she had children with a human? With a human? Would have seen or something, or I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, the guy hallucinates everything and weird like that. Okay, there is nothing on the screen yet, but I'm kinda reading just in case we are missing anything. All right, never mind. Nah, it couldn't be diagnosed by doctors. I mean, that's like a brand new illness, something like that, mental illness. And instead of trying to cure it, they're gonna just go make experiments on him. I knew it! Something was about to happen. All right, skip spam. It's really stupid that it's really that you can only hear my mouse clicks. Skipping 20 hours of text here. Those are unwanted 20 hours. We don't need those. Lamau. Oh my god, did they actually involve it in the plot? Did they actually involve it in the plot? Then what if I tell you I checked all the scenes in the game to tell you to hide the screens before they happen? W mod. I've always wanted to ask you that, but I didn't want to. W mod. Best mod of all time. Hell yeah. Research, I believe you. Okay, I think it's safe now. By the time I drift in sleep, the exhaustion's comforting, comforting embrace. All doubts about Saya's actions have vanished from my mind. Whatever the case, all that matters is that she returned to me. Isn't that spoiling? Nah. Those exact scenes are not spoiling. Those are scenes that are not supposed to be in the stream. So if he tells me about it before it happens, that's his job, is it? Bro. Why are you arguing with a mod work? Could be reported for, yeah. It could be reported for something bad. Whatever the case, all that matters now is she returned to me. Alright, we save. I get it, yeah. Bro, he's mod. He's not gonna break the rules he's supposed to protect. Like, come on. But yeah, thanks for the concern. 2 o'clock for Suzumiyosuke. This is the most fulfilling time of day. I'm just pointing out stuff, man. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. If you see the blue name, then these guys will never make a mistake. I choose them carefully. After seeing his wife and daughter off, taking care of the morning chores, and eating leisurely lunch. It's finally time to sit down at his easel. Is that the neighbor? Oh yeah, she literally mentioned his name moments ago. I've seen those on other streams. Yeah, the blue names are mods, moderators. They can time out, they can ban, they can hide messages, and they can spoil specific part of the game to save the whole stream. And they have to be chosen carefully. He's not particularly a popular painter, and he would only hold an exhibition if he were hurting for money. However, the design work he does on the side ensures that there is always enough to support his lifestyle. Does the side bring him food regularly now? No. He just tried it once. She used to make him try other things like dead animals or something like that, and he didn't really like it. But yeah, when he tried humans taste, he don't know they are humans yet. He liked it, but she didn't bring him anything yet. She just disappeared for half a day, gathering his data from the hospital for some reason, examining it. Someone, my man, you get offended so hard, my man. Is Saya a doctor? No, but her father was a doctor and she learned a lot of him, as she said. The one time outed you by the way is me. It's 1 minute, because I'm not this harsh of a person. But as I said, take it easy. You are not the one to say who's right and who's wrong and whose work is to do. Okay? You are here to enjoy the stream, talk about the game, maybe ask questions if there is something you don't understand. That's all you need to do. And you don't have to prove yourself right or wrong before anything even happens. Okay? That's just a slight slap in the hand, as you can see. No hard feelings. Alongside the salary his wife earns working for a magazine, they are able to pay their mortgage, send their daughter to school, and still have plenty left over. I might be short on viewers and subscribers, but I am not this desperate for people. I need people that actually enjoy the stream. Yosuke's lifestyle is perfect. It's perfect, leisurely and absent of want. He loves his house. He loves his house, considering it the symbol of his success. Someone, mate, you've been banned for a certain topic. Not banned, time outed. Coming back from the time out to continue the topic, that's even worse. So if you are typing your paragraph right now, I recommend you to delete everything and calm down a bit and watch in silence before getting the second time out. No, you are not? Alright, thanks. Sorry for misjudging. When he mows the lawn, polishes the windows and floors, and cleans the kitchen, toilet, and bath, he feels the same joy as he does when washing his own body. Okay. Never seen someone enjoying chores this much. Just as he knows the length of his fingernails and the time since his last meal, He also knows everything about his home's condition, the status of every door, the freshness of every flower, the amount of ice in the ice tray, every last detail. This is his bride, and when he sits in his studio, smelling the turpentine, the turpentine, and knowing that each element of his house is in perfect order, he feels the ultimate satisfaction. Never made anything wrong, but the stream is enjoyable for me. Alright, glad to hear that. Enjoy your time. But I'm gonna concentrate more on reading because for some reason, I've never been able to stream this game for at least 5 minutes straight without someone interrupting me. Yeah, it's just basic rules. We take things easy here, mate. So yeah, work with us. While trying to find the right combination of paints on his palette, he suddenly feels thirsty, but soon remembers that there isn't much orange juice left in the refrigerator. He knows it before even fully checking it. Dang. In fact, it's also about time to stock up on bath additive and powdered soap. Why is they explaining his lifestyle? Is he a main character? Like, there is only two things if they're explaining him this detail. He's gonna be a main character from now on, or he's gonna die on the next scene. I think I get everything you guys are saying. Alright. That's good to hear. Now then, where should I leave off to go shopping? As he ponders this dilemma, he heads downstairs to the kitchen. Just then, a breath of air tickles the back of his neck, bringing him to a halt in the middle of the hallway. He's gonna realize the front door was opened, and then he's gonna be like, no, I know the condition of my house very well. I definitely left this door closed. And then it's gonna turns out that Saya entered his house, and she's gonna eat him. Yeah, bro is dead in the next 5 minutes. A breeze. Impossible. Every window in the house is closed. Yosuke shut him himself during his morning cleaning. Oh my god, that's exactly what I said. Breeze. Yosuke enters the living room, searching for the source of the breeze. Something stinks. Oh my god, that's exactly what I said. I was right, bitch. It's the same pungent smell of fetid swamp blend that emanates from the Sakisaka house. The window facing the yard next door is open, its curtains billowing loosely in the gentle breeze. There is a hole in the glass next to the lock. It looks strange, like it was melted by some chemical instead of broken. That's Saya. That's Saya's slime. Someone must have reached through the hole to unlock the window. Sorry, Zara, but who's Yosuke? Oh yeah, he wasn't here. It's Yosuke's Fuminori's neighbor. Fuminori's neighbor next door. And a day ago, he confronted him that he should take care of his house and his front yard because the smell and everything. And he was like, "You have to move on. It's gonna be fine. I can help you." Just being a nosy, but at the same time kind neighbor. But yeah, of course, Fuminori perceived it as nosy, and he was annoyed by it. But yeah, this is Yosuke basically. So tonight's dinner, yeah, basically, bro. Yeah, that's him. This guy. Well, he stays at home, and his wife works, and his daughter on school, I guess. So he's home alone now. Yosuke stands paralyzed, his heart pounding with anger and fear. He listens carefully, but hears nothing. Perhaps the intruder has already finished his business and left, but a burglar wouldn't have left the room untouched, wouldn't he? Maybe he heard Yosuke coming and hid somewhere nearby. I need to make the game a bit louder because you can't okay, you can hear it, I believe. Why is my voice somehow still low? How close should I get to the freaking mic? Actually, you know what? Since my eyes are closed almost all the time, let me get... Yeah, the glasses. Looking fancy. Yusuke realizes that his still wet palette knife is in his right hand. He must have forgotten to put it aside before going downstairs. You're not surviving it. He stares numbly at the knife for a moment, then decides that it's not enough protection. Instead, he grabs the ashtray sitting in the top of the table, made of thick, solid glass. It is big and heavy enough to serve as a weapon. Why isn't he running, man? Always with the horror movie stupid protags and side characters. I mean, someone have to die. No one have died in a while, so someone have to die in the game for engagement. I mean, that's his own house. If I had a burger in my own house, I will probably try to fight back instead of just running away. Yeah, that's his house. He would never run. Some people might run. Someone might run. Hey, get it? Wait, I missed the text. The home that he thought as part of himself now seems utterly alien. Keenly aware of the thumping of his heart, Yosuke looks around the living room and sees little that could be used as a hiding place. The intruder must have gone either to the guest room or through the dining room to the kitchen. That joke was so corny, bro. Come on, I had to do it. I had to do it. You ain't running away from my puns. Yeah, we do corny jokes. A lot. Yeah, I actually forgot. That's the kind of jokes we do here. I've completely forgot about. I think it's been so long since I've done one actually. The kitchen is close to the stairs. If there had been movement, Yosuke would have noticed it when he came down, which means that the guest room is most likely the place. Bro. I'm back. Yeah, I've accidentally tipped my mic. So what I was saying, um, listen, please don't go for me, bruh. Alright, but as I was saying, Saya is so silent and sneaky as something supposed to be a slimy monster crawling on the ground, which is kinda scary. He shuffles over to the guest room, to the guest room door and prepares to slide it open. But what is that stench? Could the breeze alone carry something so foul? It's as the odor is some. It's as the odor is coming from inside the room. He readies his ashtray and throws open the door. Of course, he's not gonna die immediately. The straw-matted Japanese-style room is empty. There is a closet, but no one could fit in there. What is Saya's size? as a monster shaped. Is it the same as her normal size? As her human size? Shut up, phone. So the intruder already left. Yosuke relaxes. Yosuke relaxes. The exhaustion of sudden relief coming over him. And that is when something seizes his ankle. GG, my man. But common sense, bro. If it's a slime or a blow-up mark, then it wouldn't be a great idea to attack them. I mean, he don't know. He don't know if it's even a slime. He don't know it's a monster. No human could fit in there. Saya could. The instant he freezes in shock, his legs is yanked out from under him, sending him crashing into the floor. Stars exploding behind his eyes as his head smacks against the door rail. The hand, if it can even be called that, wrapped around Yusuke's ankle, extends all the way back to beneath the living room sofa. There are barely 5 centimeters between the sofa and the floor. Whatever is hiding there, it can't be possibly human. So something could fit in there. The poor guy. The poor guy. Does Fuminori know about this? I don't think he knows. Before the screaming, Yosuke can regain his footing. Countless hand-like appendages seize his arms and legs, rendering him helpless. Is she actually calming him down, or she's just teasing him? As Hidea's voice burls in his ear, something cold and soft crawls atop him. Yosuke can't even scream. He just did! He literally screamed with this being written. His story is so great. Don't hurt, don't be scared. You're gonna die immediately. It's a sound effect. It's still screaming. Thin tube-like appendages penetrate his ears and nose, wriggling deep into his skull. And before sensation drives him mad, Yosuke loses consciousness. Rest in peace, Yosuke.
お時間を取っていただいてありがとうございます。
No way they reached out to Fuminori's doctor, right? Koji says his humble paw concealing his surprise at the doctor's youth. Even without her light makeup, she wouldn't look a day over 30. She must be quite talented to be a leading neurosurgeon at such a young age. Bro, why are you arguing for tonight's dinner? For tonight's... Like, come on. I'm joking, for the love of God. Can't I make a joke? Oh, here she
いい
is.
のよ。あなたたちみたいな人が来てくれたのは私としてもありがたい。
Mama, have you seen the doctor? This is the doctor, by the way. Best character in the whole game. I was hoping somebody like you would come along. She knew? Her friendly smile has none of the coldness one might expect from her sharp, refined beauty. The only sane
は
character.
じめまして。崎坂文則くんの主治医の丹保です。
I think I know why you like the doctor. Duh! Like, just look! This is obvious. Yeah, she's beautiful. It's a pleasure to meet you. Why am I reading this? I
文
did.
則の友人で殿尾浩二と言います。彼女は筑波陽。
Yo gives a quick bow, her expression apologetic. When they arrived at the T University Medical Center and asked to see Fuminori's doctor, Koji and Yo has been prepared for rejection. They didn't expect the ease with which their request was granted.
咲坂君の件について話が聞きたいっていうこと
Yeah,
だ
we
けど、
need about
それ
to talk
は
about the protagonist.
私の方でも同じでね。
はあ。
He knows something is still happening.
彼、一昨日の診察に来てくれなかったのよ。
Wait, he still have
留守
checkups?
電に入れた伝言にも返事がないし。
Wait, what happened to him? Did something happen? Usually like that kind of characters in most games and story. Wait, I do? Wait, I do? Give me names! Give me names! What characters looks kinda the same type that I like? Hmm? Remind me. Remind me. Because I don't remember them. 2 days ago, the same day Fuminori was searching that abandoned house. Koji frowns, wondering what was important enough for him to blow off his appointment. Oh, that day.
彼、学校ではどんな様子？
Black and white Sanjo in this avatar, it's probably because of the beard. What's the best anime you watched and what's your favorite character there? The last anime I've watched? What was it? Knowing you, it's 90% a character like this. Well, joke's on you because the last anime I watched was a school anime. So there wasn't this type of character there. Wait. I mean, come on. You like this character too, right? You like her too.
どうもこうも。もうめちゃくちゃです。
Yeah, he's totally stuck. Oh my god, he's gonna get really angry if he knew that they've reached out to his doctor that he was trying to avoid going back to her. I'm gonna ask you to watch Isekais, bro. Hell nah. There is only 2 good Isekais. ReZero and Konosuba. And Mushoku Tensei. Like, no question, but I like all women. I treat them all equally. Seeing your shoulders jerk out of the corner of his eye, Koji regrets not choosing his words more carefully.
事故の前とまるで人が違ったみたいに見えます。
Yeah, but as I was saying, it would have been really good if they gave us a glance on what he used to be like before the accident. Equal rights, equal
僕た
fights.
ちもいろいろとどうしていいかわからなくて、それで今日は先生の話を伺えたらと。
You guys made it worse.
あなたたちも医大生？
Oh damn, that's new. Medical student? Oh yeah, Mahmoud, they are all medical students. Wait, I told you that yesterday. She asked out of nowhere.
はい。
Oh, so it's gonna be easier to explain for you guys.
彼の
That's
書
why
いて
she's asking.
見てみたいと思う。
Oh! He was like the rest of his friends, I guess. I mean, it's more about the empathizing with the. It's more about the empathy. Like, if you know how he used to be like, then you would feel much worse when you see how messed up he's been. If you know what I mean. Like, you can't feel the fall off of person without seeing him in his glory. But there's a way to ask out a doctor like this if he uses this type of avatar. He would ask this doctor. Unfortunately, I'm not this brave.
見せてくれるんですか、そんなもの。
I mean, I can switch to the other. No, I'm just joking. I want to use this avatar today.
そう思った人がいるみたいなのよ。それも病院には無断でね。
Dr. Tambo regards him silently for a moment, then sighs and says someone wanted to see it, and without the hospital's permission. Saya! Wait, what? Wait, if it was Saya, then... Huh? Wait, I'm missing something here. But it's normally illegal to share patients' documents with someone without asking them first. Yeah, I kind of feel something is off here.
おとといの晩、この病院に誰かが押し入ってね。保管庫から先坂君のカルテを盗んでいったの。
Okay, it wasn't face to face. You are trying to tell like 6 things like me. Well, that's called engagement, mate. I mean, he's telling me because he's a medical student, so yeah, it's more of an explanation. As I said, we don't say anything about what people do. We only concerned about what we do.
本当ですか。
She stares hard at the astonished students, then shakes her head with a tired smile.
まあ、
That doesn't look
あ
like a
な
tired
たたちは
smile.
無関係そうね。ちょっと安心したわ。
Nah, she is there. It's not them. They wouldn't have been here if they did.
当た
Right?
り前です。
でも、犯人は先坂君の容体に興味があるか、それとも彼の治療記録を消したかったのか。
Maybe both?
いずれにせよ、彼に関わりのある人間としか思えないわ。
Can only assume that it was someone close to him. Very close, actually. They live in the same house.
はあ。
An ominous thought flashes through Koji's mind. It couldn't have been Fuminori himself, could it? Koji looks at Dr. Tambo and finds her staring right back at him. Her expression is grave. He realizes that she must be harboring the same suspicion.
あなたには他に心当たりはない？先坂君の知り合いでそういうことをやりかねないような人。
I don't think they have any idea. Mamu. No! Oh my god, I was too late. Oh my god, I was too late. Well, I did not know why there were a medical student, alright, and dissecting isn't a flaw. A flaw exactly, but stop judging me so much, back to enjoying. You don't seem like enjoying at all, man. But yeah, I need to go make some coffee really quick, so be right back. Volume alert. And I have something to say to you, Mamu. I was too late. Be right back. Volume alert.
Brain implosion, energy 10,000 grams of you caffeine, cause you can overthink if your heart stops. Brain implosion, energy craves 0 thoughts, one head empty, then drink and drink and drink until you drop. I love my brain implosion juice, it makes my head go. But will it stop the pain forever? I just can't be sure. Brain implosion, energy
back. What did he say now? I need to get chat. Wait. Because I have chat on my phone today. I don't have it on screen as always. You are 100% sure I would date one of these? Why? Literally anyone in this stream if he had a chance. Bro, what the hell? The idea you have about me. You know when I turn the volume off, I still can hear it in my head. And I've heard it here in loop twice only. Lives rent free in your head. I'll forget about it tomorrow maybe. Yeah, dream about it. You will not forget about it. Believe me. Alright. Mom was here since the start of the channel. He have been here since the very start of the channel. He's the actual OG.
知り合いだか何なのか自分にもよくわからないんですが、多分医者か医学関係の人で、オーガイっていう。
Oh god, this is a crucial information. Could you stop speaking as he sees the dramatic change that has come across Dr. Tampo's expression?
ご存知なんですか？
They know a lot and they are not saying
咲坂
anything
君が
about
その男といつどうやって知り合ったのかわかる？
Yeah.
いえ、こっちが知りたいぐらいです。先生、一体何者なんですか？あのオーガイっていう人は。
After remaining silent for some time, Dr. Tambo loses a heavy sigh.
いいわ。その気になれば簡単に調べがつくことだし。大貝正彦はうちの大学にいた教授よ。
He was a doctor teaching.
いろいろと不祥事があって半年以上前に免職になったけど。
Dismissed? What incident?
不祥事って一体何を？
そこから先は部外者に話せることじゃないわ。どのみち咲坂君には何の関係もないことよ。
What incident? Is it Saya? His experience and the incident he did was Saya? %, you would date women in this stream. Like really VTuber anime girl Gunnar, bro. Yeah, tell him, Mamo. Let me correct your what you see about me. I joke about simping. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm not that big of a simp. Now come on, you've took it to extreme, mate. I'm just joking. Koji has no argument with which Dr. Tambo's flat rejection. However, he couldn't shake the feeling that this Ogai person is the key to unraveling the mystery surrounding Minori. Indeed. Can you stop saying same as I do? That is not so bad if he pretends to act, if he pretends simp actually convinced someone. Damn, I'm really good at that.
先生、もしかしたら咲坂文則は刑事事件に関わっているかもしれないんです。
Involved in a crime? This sudden declaration. At this sudden declaration, both Yo and Dr. Tambo raised their eyebrows. Oh my god, you already timed him out. I would have waited for a bit, but okay. This is my time out this time. God. Someone, why would you do that, man? I'm trying really hard to keep you here. I really feel bad for timing out. Because I try to be nice. I know, but I'm not saying you are wrong. It's only 5 minutes. He will be back soon. You have 5 minutes to reflect on your fall. Your fault. At this sudden declaration, both Theo and Dr. Tambo raised their
どう
eyebrows.
いうこと？
彼を訪ねていったっきり行方不明になってしまった人間がいます。
Oh!
もちろん文則は否定していますが、
I don't think he's saying it depends on him really. If he didn't like it, then.
それってオウミちゃんのこと？
Oh my god, you didn't tell her beforehand? Koji is unable to bear the shock in Yo's voice.
すまん、つくば。君には言えなかった。
Yotambo is throwing her expression even more serious than before.
その鴎外という人物が今文則の関心の焦点になっているらしいんです。彼が何者で、文則が彼の何について探っているのか、それが分かれば少しは事情が見えてくるかもしれません。お願いです先生、教えてください。この病院で一体何があったんですか？
So they are gonna get some info now? Yotambo hesitates for some time, refusing to make eye contact, but she finally shakes her head.
ごめんなさい。こればかりは私の一存で話せる事柄じゃないの。
先生。
Then who can make the decision?
でも少しだけ待って。私は私なりにいろいろと調べてみる。放っておける状況じゃないのはよく理解できたから。
I think the doctor is not gonna stay with us. She's gonna be killed sooner or later.
お願いします。
Which is out of options. It is all that's left is to trust this young doctor. It's frustrating, but a friend writes only to go far. But a friend's rights only to go far. Only go so far.
お互い携帯の番号を交換しておきましょう。何か分かったら連絡するわ。
Can I
あな
exchange
たたち
numbers
も
too?
何か新しい動きがあったらすぐに私に教えて。
Can I exchange numbers too? Can I?
ええ、わかりました。
I know something too. He have a little monster girl lolly slime eating humans thing on his house. That's an information I can share. Can I exchange numbers? Hello? Why is it black screen? I don't feel safe. Never mind. Okay, I still don't feel safe. Is it safe here, Mahmoud? Is it safe here? Since you've checked already? Oh my god, 9 minutes? I thought it was 5. Dang. What happened to me? Yosuke's awareness returned slowly as though raising from a bog. Oh, that's him. Okay. That's Yosuke. He's cold, not hot. No, hot. Something itches, like tipped tongues and cold slugs crawling over his skin. What the hell is going on? What? It's everywhere. The thing that attacked him in the living room, it's everywhere. Wait, she said she's gonna experiment. She wasn't about to eat him, she was experimenting something. Now Yosuke sees everything just as Fuminori. Toro shatters Yosuke's sanity. The poor guy. I can run ahead a bit to check if there is scenes, but most likely there isn't. Nah, if it's Yosuke, then there is nothing's gonna happen. It's most likely to happen if Saya and Fuminori is on the screen. Then it might happen. Other than that, I don't think so. He throws off the living lying atop him, but his wild flailing sends him crashing into the floor. Okay, if this experiment was successful, he's gonna see Saya as a normal human. Is this really the floor? The long wriggling fibers of what should be the carpet were winding themselves around his finger. The floor is made of worms. He tears his limbs free of the worms and tries to stand up, but loses his balance. Tries to stand, but loses his balance, and tumbles to the floor again. The worms immediately swarm over his body. I don't think he will see her as a human. I mean, if he can see everything this gruesome, then it should be the opposite for Sai herself, just as for Fuminori. Where am I? Where did this thing take me? Yosuke crawls across the worm-ridden floor toward the only exit from the pulsating room. It's gonna be even worse. When he gets outside, however, all he can see is blood, bile, and rotten meat. There is no place to run. Most terrifying of all, this hellish place had the same layout as Yosuke's house. In a half-mad daze, he wanders through the nightmarish mockery of his home. In a small room where his studio should be, he finds an easel made of bones displaying a blood-soaked canvas. Like some cruel joke, everything is exactly where it would be in Yosuke's studio. My god, it's even worse than dying. It's actually even worse than dying. The poor guy. Howling, Yosuke lashes out against everything within reach. The easel of bone shatters, driving splinters into his fist. Oh my god, that's painful. He feels the pain, but does not wake from the nightmare. If this isn't a dream, then what is it? When his strength gives out, Yosuke falls to his knees, sobbing. For the first time in his life, he prays. Yeah, of course, only pray when you are in danger. That's what all people do. The sound of door opening and closing grates on his ears. Oh, it's gonna be his daughter? His wife? That's gonna be awful. Please don't. Where is the timestamps? I want to see the timestamps of the messages, but it doesn't show up for some reason. Okay, never mind. I don't really care. Oh, damn, 4 people. The sound of the floor oh, yeah. Oh my god, it's his wife and his daughter. No! Yusuke trembles at the blood-curdling sound. It's that thing again. The monster has returned. Oh my god, no! Who experienced it after he lived like this for a while, but Yosuke saw her before that happened to him, so he'll probably still perceive her as a monster. At least that's what I think. Yeah, his family. I mean, I think what she done to him switches his how he perceives things. So he's gonna perceive the monsters as monster, but he's gonna perceive Saya as a normal child. Same for Fuminori, because out of Fuminori's sight, for normal humans, Saya is a freaking terrifying monster. Just why I say that. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, he's gonna. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna hit them. Yosuke hears the sound of something slimy slothing its way up to the stairs. Even as he cowers in terror, he slides his trembling hand across the floor and grabs one of the bones from the broken easel. The tip of the bone is nice and sharp. If he holds in both hands and puts his weight behind it, he might be able to use it to defend himself. No, 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 no! Please! This is awful! He will kill his family, yeah. The monster's growls are getting closer. Holding his breath, Yosuke braces his back against the wall next to the door. My god, Saya is awful. She's just awful. The pounding of his heart is like a thunder in his ears, so loud that he fears the creature might hear it. He knows it will eat him if he finds him again, but it's all he can do to keep from crying. At least the door creaks open. No! No! Yosuke leaps on the creature as it enters, fear turning his roar into a high-pitched scream. That's his wife. The flesh beast is covered in sludge and vile juices, but before horror can paralyze him, Yosuke brings his bone stake stepping down. The monster screams as the stake pierces its chest and punches through the other side. It falls back, writhing in agony. I would say though I wouldn't think of hurting Saya if I saw her like home. Wouldn't want her near me, but still, I know, but God! The sight of its pain sets Yosuke blood and fire. I can win. I can kill it. If I finish it before it enters my head again, I'm safe. Don't! Oh my god, his daughter is right downstairs. Yosuke grabs the bone and twists with all his might. The monster convulses and gurgles, its trembling tentacles reaching up as though begging for help. Yosuke knocks it to the floor, then brings his heel crashing down on its flopping body again and again. Again and again. With each stomp it groans and spasms grow weaker. His wife is screaming, so his daughter was... Yeah, she will come back, chick. When the monster at least stopped twitching, Yosuke panting hard, tears the stakes from its corpse and raises to his feet. No! Yosuke turns around to see another, smaller monster peeking out from the stair landing. I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. This is awful. No! have to continue. Oh, now I have to continue. Sure, of course. Why not? Yeah. There is still one left. His desperate range-filled attack both exasperated him and gave him a taste for violence. This one will be easier. It's smaller and weaker. Yeah, it's her daughter and yours. Grinning maniacally, Yosuke raises his stake and moves toward the second creature. The monster flees screaming downstairs. Not about to let his prey escape, Yosuke roars and gives chase. The thought that killing the monsters might end this nightmare feeds his savage bloodlust. You started this, you can't run now. This is painful. Bring me back to Raging Loop, man. I mean, Raging Loop was awful too, but... When the monster trips and falls in the dining room, Yosuke leaps on the top of it and brings the stake crashing down. His bloodlust unsated. He pulls it free, then drives it again into the monster's flesh once, twice, 3 times, and more, until there is nothing left to be shredded, pulverized meat. Eventually, the only sound in the house is Yosuke's heavy breathing. My god, he actually stayed. Alright, someone. You didn't try to speak. Okay, Mahmoud, calm down and leave the talking to me now. Someone, my man, you've got 2 times out from 2 different people. We don't have anything against you to just time you out for no reason. We feel that you are being offensive. You've been alerted once, twice, 3rd, and then you've got a timeout, and then alerted again, and then got another timeout. Be respectful. If you feel like you are gonna say something bad, you can just stay in silent. You can just watch in silence. That's called lurking, and lurking is not really bad. I really respect the people who just wanna sit with the stream, don't wanna talk too much, and if you wanna talk, you can comment about the game. Like, it's not that hard to know what to do and what not to do, you know? I can fix him! I can fix you! Just chill, man. We're just playing games, having fun, good vibes. Come on. I should stop my I can fix mentality. Stop saying that you don't get what I got. Alright, someone, stop arguing about this and enjoy your time. This is your last alert. I slay 2 monsters, but the nightmare shows no sign of ending. Yusuke staggers the front door and goes outside. It's gonna be even worse. This is so bad already. Yeah, I want to do something with my model since the eyes is closed most of the time. It ain't that hard to enjoy your time. And I used to be much tougher than that, but I really want to give people a chance. I don't really care about streaming with one viewer as long as this viewer is just enjoying his time and enjoying with us. The sky is the city. Everything has gone mad. Just shapes, nauseating colors, stinking air. Do it if you want. Bro, someone, if you are suffering in life, other people have nothing to do with it, okay? First, you are not the only one suffering, and you are not the only one who gets what you got, okay? We are all tired of a lot of things. I stream at the end of the day after a really tiring, awful day with a dead end job and a barely useful study. With a channel that didn't grow up in 2 years now. Do you see me complain about it? I don't. Because people don't care and don't like hearing about people's struggles. People are here to have fun. And if you can't have fun, if you can't change yourself, then you can just not talk. Like, come on. I really don't like just talking to people and trying to fix what they are. So I'm really trying right now. It's something else. Then, bro, if you can't enjoy your time here, don't force yourself to stay. If your life is miserable, go fix it. If you can't fix it, then I can't do anything for you. I would have done something about my own life. As I said, man, if you see that I don't like how you are and you can't change this about yourself, we don't get you, but we don't have to, yeah. And you don't get me, but you also don't have to. If you're enjoying your time, you can just enjoy it in silence. If you have a funny comment about the game, you can give it. If you feel it's gonna be a problem, don't give it. And lurk. I really don't want to hate you, but you are not making it easy. Exactly. We don't hate. We have nothing to do with you, bro. I just knew about you yesterday. Why would I hate you? There's no escape. No end to this nightmare. No end to the nightmare. The last remnant of Yosuke's sanity vanishes like dust in the wind. Why take it seriously? Why take me seriously? Because you are taking it seriously.
こんにちは、おじさん。
It's Saya. He's gonna see her normally. Yosuke turns to the sound of a girl's voice. See? Told you! Freaking told you! If he sees people as monsters now, he's gonna see her as a normal person. Stop talking about this, someone. This is your last alert. Basically. As I said, there is a lot of options you can take. Where everyone can be happy. She's standing in front of the house next door, wearing a spotless one piece over her pure white skin. In the midst of his filth-ridden world, she's alone glows with beauty. Well, I'm gonna use your own words and say, me trying to fix people is something about me and I can't help it and I'm not gonna change it. Right? That's significantly accurate, but I guess it doesn't have to. I don't know if you are talking about the game or him.
おじさんには私がどう見える？
Human.
ああ、とっても可愛いよ。
The game, yeah. Very cute. Oh. Well, this is gonna be really bad. What the hell did Omi do? Omi? Ogi. Ogi? What was his name? Ogai. What the hell did he do? Yusuke feels a sudden black lust rise within him. Lust?
本当？じゃあ実験は成功かも。
Yusuke walks up to the strangely jubilant girl and brushes his hand against her long, smooth hair. Oh my god, this might be really
こ
bad.
んな可愛らしい女の子はこの世界には君一人しかいないんだろうね。
Oh no!
おじさん？
Mamu, I need a real quick check. She looks up to the man towering over her, perhaps disturbed by his hungry stare. Hungry stare.
お嬢ちゃん、おじさんと遊んでくれるかい？
This is gonna end bad. This is gonna end really bad.
いいけど何するの？
A grin parts Yosuke's lips and he replies.
そりゃあもうおじさんが楽しめそうなこと全部さ。
She grabs the girl collar and... Never mind. Oh, he's sadist. Okay, she ran away into Sakisaka's house. And he runs after her. Something happened and it's bad. Okay. Wait, she can't fight back? She's still a monster though. Oh, something does happen. Where is he? Where is he? Where is Fuminori? My god, you are so persistent. Goodbye for the rest of the day. I really didn't want to do that. The fact that you are not banned yet, that I still have hopes on you. Why the hell am I playing this? Can someone remind me, please? Okay, we are back to Fuminori now. Yeah, I skipped a bit. We are back for now. I'm just scared that when Fuminori comes back home, like this scene will be back, as well as the sights of the city grate on my nerves. Today, however, I don't feel as much hatred as I usually do. I have grown more accustomed to my condition, but that is not the reason for today's high spirits. My search for the Ogai house has finally borne fruit. The scene will be back. Oh god. When I pulled the drawers out of the desk in the study, I found an envelope stuck between the desk and the wall. I must have fallen off the back of the writing tray. Get ready to hide it again. Wait, when? Is it so soon? Inside were 3 outdoor photographs. I couldn't recognize the scenery due to my condition, but I am pretty sure that they show 3 buildings. Scrolled on the back of each photo was an address. Nagano Prefectures in village. Tochigi Prefecture is town. Shizuoka Prefecture, H town. None of the names is familiar, so they must be way in the countryside. The photos are all dated more than 10 years ago. I don't know why they were taken or what they mean, but maybe Saya will be able to make sense of them. 2 more backgrounds, alright. 1 more background. Oh, exactly. Of course it's gonna be 2 more backgrounds. This is the second background is gonna be him entering the house. In any case, this is something even Saya missed while she was living in that house. I wonder how she'll react when I show her what I found. Oh, he's so excited for her reaction. Saya, I want so badly to see her. The thought of her waiting for me speeds my footsteps. When I step to the gate, I see the front door is wide open again. This is the second time this has happened. Upon entering the house this time, however, the sound of Saya crying chills my blood. Hide screen. Oh, he hears Yosuke as a monster now. Oh wait, he used to. But this is gonna be a really awful scene. Oh, this is actually really awful. Alright, he stabs it. Have a look. He's angry. Okay, that's all you need to see. He keeps stabbing. And screams. He's raging. No mercy. He's fury. Too many flashy screens. Okay, it's safe now, I think. He's raging. Raging loop? No. Not 100% safe yet. Some scenes are debatable, so I would keep it hidden. Yeah, that's why I'm keeping it hidden. I can't see it already. Yeah, he's trying to reassure her. Okay, she's telling him that she turned him into that. Yeah, that moves back to POV. I miss with his brains, she answers, glancing at the dismembered monster with her swollen eyes. I made the inside of his head same as yours. I made him see the world like you do. It takes me some time to understand the meaning of his words. Still bad. She can change bodies of other living things. She has this ability since she was born. Oh, she was trying to make other people see her normal to be kind to her. Oh, I feel really bad for you now. I hate this. Saya is mistaken. Okay, he thinks she's mistaken. She nods sadly. So now there's a crime scene with 3 bodies and Fumi is the only human there. Oh no. Okay, this part was kinda important. Oh, she can bring him back to see the world normal, but he's not gonna see her normal. She can turn him back to normal, yeah. He's gonna refuse it, right? She can literally fix him, yeah, but I think he's gonna refuse it. Because that means losing. Oh my lord, there is an option! The first option in the whole game! Wait, I need to save. I still can't show the screen though. Alright, there is 2 choices on the screen. I can't show it yet because things. But there is 2 options. I want my life back because she can fix me now, or I don't need it anymore. Let's go with the shiny ending because I really need it right now. I want it all back. Well, of course, I answer without thinking. If it's possible to go back, then I want to, I think. I've never wondered if there could be any other answer. I stopped dwelling on this question a long time ago. And if I'd been asked before I met Saya, I wouldn't have hesitated. But what about now? What does it mean to wish for the past and what could it do to me and Saya? As soon as these questions occurred to me, my true feelings become unclear. I still can't show the screen yet, I think. The hurried answer I just gave her was less certain than I thought. Oh, I can't come back yet. Oh, of course you would. So I smiled softly. Her expression, an unreadable mixture of what seemed to be sorrow and relief. Seeing it fills me with sudden unease, as though I've just wounded her deeply with my careless words. It's okay for me, Nora, I don't say anymore. So silences me with I can't speak for some reason, and my mind is hazy. My consciousness is slipping away. Sleep well, Saya, Fuminori. I hear Saya whisper softly from far away. Don't worry. When you wake up, it will be all over. The passion. Well, you know why I'm not reading it now? I think it's safe to show the screen now. I'm gonna wake up to a normal life. However, it's gonna be too late. There is 3 bodies around the house. I killed one of them already, so brutally. Wait, I have to tell you something before I sleep. Just one thing. My efforts are meaningless. However, as oblivion calls me into its embrace. Oh god. Back to normal. Wait, so I'm finishing the game? When I woke, the first thing that greeted me was a terrible stink. Mr. Suzumi's body was covered in flies, and I could smell the rotten stench that you would expect from a corpse. The night had ended, but Saya was nowhere to be seen in the morning light. Aside from the blood-covered floor, the kitchen looked the same as it had before the accident. In the den, however, the colors that had been so soothing the day before now served as a stark reminder of what a distant world I had been living in. Despite knowing that it would be futile, I wandered the house searching for Saya. For almost an hour, I tried in vain to deny the reality. He randomly is a scene of them hugging later, so good luck predicting and hiding that. Damn. We're still not done yet. Then I called the police. When the operator answered, I couldn't stop myself from crying. It had been such a long time since I heard a human voice other than Saya's. Why are you calling the police? It's gonna be on you. As became clear later, Mr. Suzumi has murdered his family before I killed him. Unable to give the police a satisfactory explanation, I was arrested for all the 3 murders. And then when they found the remains of Takahata Omi in my house, a 4th was added to the charges. Fuck! During my interrogation, I told them everything exactly as it had happened, in every detail. The detectives didn't believe me, of course, but the doctor who came later did. He had me moved from the jail to a much cleaner white room. That's right, this room looks just as white to me as it does to everyone else. In the end, they declared me incapable of answering for my actions. Everything that had happened to me was real, but part of the reality incompatible with the rest of the world. So the doctors gave me a space to myself, a place where I could live in my own world. I'm sad that I wasn't believed, but I know that it couldn't be helped. In this world, reality is what the majority says it is, and I had the misfortune to step outside of that box. Okay, but can you check really quick how long the other ending is? If it's a short one, maybe I can finish it today too. Forgot about Omi, yeah. The walls of my room are undeniably white. That at least I can be thankful for as I live out the rest of my life here. Everyone says that there was never any girl named Saya. Well, so be it. Saya probably was never part of their world. But why shouldn't I be able to hear Saya's voice here, in my room? This is my world, after all. All continuation of every real time that we spent together. Our choice is longer. Okay, then it's gonna be its own stream. How long did I wait with such thoughts floating through my mind? One night I awoke to the sound of something crawling down the hallway. Is it Saya? The sound would not normally have woken me, but I must have had a premonition that night, sleeping lighter than usual. I had waited for her arrival, and so I knew instantly that it was her.
さやなんだね。
She did not answer, but is she here to eat him? She's here to eat him? But I could feel her outside my door, struggling with some internal conflict.
なあ、どうして声を聞かせてくれないんだ。
After a long silence, something small slid through the narrow bars of my peephole. Phone? It was a cell phone. The screen already showed a notepad with freshly entered text. My voice will sound strange to you. I couldn't suppress a chuckle at Saya's uncharacteristic display of shyness.
そんなこと僕は全然気にならないよ。君の声が聞きたい。姿が見たい。
I stayed sending the phone back through the bars. After a short pause, the phone returned to my side. Please let me stay the Saya you remember.
そうか。
I started to suspect that it might be so. In the hell my eyes had made of the world, Saya alone had looked normal. I had thought that she was somehow unique. In truth, however, she had probably been different kind of unique than I'd imagined. It wasn't my senses hadn't distorted her appearance, but that she had been so unusual as to seem normal to my twisted mind. Saya's true form was something other than what I had known. Now, however, I could see her as she really was. The BGM being wicked and the whole time, then turning nice and cozy now. Actually, this BGM has been playing since the start of the game. But I didn't want that, and it was not for me to question the working of her heart. I just want to accept that girls need to keep some things private.
あの日君に言おうとしてたこと保留になってたの覚えてる。
I slid the phone back to her. I was hoping you had forgotten. I smiled wryly at the text on the screen, wondering if she really thought me so heartless.
忘れたりするもんか。
No one was listening, but still it would have been embarrassing to speak the rest aloud, so this time I typed into the phone. GHI JKL MNO TUVGE. WXY MNO TU. I sent the phone back through this. Oh, oh wait, it's the last one of everything. Okay, okay, okay. It's gonna be I love you, right? I love you, of course. You know the old phones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. This is so cool. I could sense her trembling outside my door. I couldn't hear her or see her, but still I knew. Saya was crying.
僕は構わなかったんだよ。
Perhaps my words offered no comfort, spoken so late. Even so, I was ready. I had wanted to return to my old life, true, but I would have abandoned that wish for Saya. I know that I would have gone with her hand in hand as far as we could, even to the most forbidden of places. Saya too must have known that I was prepared, and because she knew, she stopped me from saying those words. If I had spoken that oath, there would have been no going back. I'm sorry I was a coward. Seeing the words on the screen, I shook my head.
君だけが悪いんじゃない。あの時僕に迷いがなければ、君だって勇気を出せた。そうだろう。
This is supposedly the bad ending, right? But for me, this is a good ending. I was afraid of you, of how you were changing because of me.
仕方ないさ。
So I couldn't bring herself to take everything from me, and I couldn't bring myself to give up everything to her. We were too weak to find happiness.
さやはこれからどうするんだい。
I'll keep searching for my dad. He will know how to send me back to where I came from. Can't Saya play with her own mind to be perceived as normal human? It's not a bad ending, really, it's just a dead end. For me, this is the good ending.
そうか。帰りたいんだね、さや。
A short time passed with no words or messages exchanged. I wonder how many times in that brief silence, yes and no changed places in her mind. Yeah. The phone finally returned, and the characters on the screen seemed strangely uncertain.
そうか。お父さん、見つかるといいね。
I'll do my best. The time had come for our parting. She had chosen her path, and I had given my blessing. There was nothing more to be said.
もしも気が変わったら、僕はずっとここにいるから、いつでも来ていいからね。
I will, thank you. Goodbye, Fuminori. I read her final message and returned the phone to the other side.
さや。
She gently slapped my door in response, and then I hear the sound of her sliding off down the hallway. And I was left alone in the silence of the night. Bro, nothing showed up. Ever since that day, I have been waiting. Perhaps Saya really did return to where she came from. Perhaps she's still wandering today, looking for her father. Okay, we're not safe yet. It must be hard. She must be lonely. When she can no longer stand being alone, she will surely return to me. I'm the only one who will comfort her and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. And so I wait, dreaming of her face and her voice. I wait. There was nothing I'm done. It was them bringing back the old checkpoint. Oh, okay. All right, I can relax now. I had my hand on the button all the time. Forever in my white world. I wait forever in my white world. White ending. I believe this is gonna be copyrighted, but I'm gonna listen to it anyway, so let me... I didn't expect to finish this game, actually. I'm starting another really long visual novel, just like Raging Loop or Chaos Head. I try not to understand what's happening either, so I don't spoil. Okay, perfect. Is this a bad ending or a good ending? For me, this is the best ending possible. We've lost Omi though, man. We've lost 4 people, man. We've lost a whole family in the process. Like, this sucks. But yeah, I believe the other ending is gonna be 2 hours, maybe? Not this long, right? Saya Noita. Explain. There's nothing to be explained here. But we didn't get this much of an explanation, though. What is Saya? What made her like that? Where is Ogai? I still have a lot of questions. There's still at least 3 more hours, and there will be a scene a bit after the choice. The other ending is the main one. Yeah, of course. Of course! 3 whole hours! But yeah, I believe that's gonna be its own stream then. Is there a post ending scene? This game is far from done. It's done in my heart. Yeah, of course. Why would the messed up game not be, why would the messed up ending not be the main ending? Why the hell would they make the good not really bad ending the main one? Why would they do that? It should be fucked up. And I'm not ready for what's gonna happen because the other 2 are probably gonna die immediately. My eyes. Oh, we are done. So I can switch to the room now. This game is far from done. Alright. Alright, that was fun. So what am I playing again? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I can finally start Nier Replicant now! Oh my god, I'm so excited. So before I start Sayanota, I had to choose between 2 games. I'm kinda invested in the game now. Let's go. So I'll be on the last stream then. There's still 2 more. 2 more Sayanota streams. It's 3 hours. Oh, I guess. Yeah, in my case it might be other 2 streams. I thought 3 hours and it's gonna be 3 hours on my side too. I forgot how slow I can be. But yeah, that was a fun game. Why am I still talking that like it's already done? I'll be here though like this. Alright, this is gonna be really good. Will you be here like tomorrow? Actually, you know what? Since we have someone invested on the game now, just tell me when you are ready, and then I'm gonna just make my stream along with it. Yeah, should be alright. The next stream is gonna be probably tomorrow. I will try to stretch it to 3 hours. I will try to finish as much as possible. I know I'm not gonna finish it tomorrow, but I'm gonna finish as much as possible of it. Because I really wanna start Nier Replicant. Just keep the usual wake up around your stream time. I don't have a schedule. I just go randomly. I just go like, oh, I feel like playing this today. I'm gonna play this. So yeah, it's not really a big deal. Let me take off the glasses, by the way. Here we go. I'm using the beard more recently. But yeah, after I finish Sayano Ota, I will finally be able to start Near Replicant. So actually, before I start Saya, I had I had to choose between two, Sayano Ota and Near Replicant, and then I was like, you know what? Knowing Nier, it's gonna be definitely a long series. And even though Sayano Ota is also a visual novel and might be long, it's still finishable. It's still gonna be much shorter than Nier. And I can at least get it out of my head for now and get done with it. The game that the community voted on playing, but nobody watched it. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of disappointed. So when I finish Sayano Ota, I'm gonna be starting Nier. And yeah, I might have a short streams in the middle from time to time. I have Night of the Consumers. I have what was the name of the other game? Who's Lila? And there is still that other game about you playing as a boss in Souls game. Yeah, I'm still continuing this one. I just started 3 short games all in one time so I can have some variety. Because yeah, if you guys don't know, we are slowly coming back to having a schedule. God, it's been so long. When was the last time I've had a schedule? Let me check my Discord. So I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again and again and again. It's really nice to have a mod on chat. Because as you can see, most of the time I don't really like banning or time outing people. Like when I talked to Ray, I was really heartless about it. I was like, bro, enjoy your time. If someone interrupting your enjoyment, ban them. No hesitation, no mercy. Meanwhile, me, I can fix him. I can fix him. I can fix him. So yeah, I'm really such a hypocrite, man. I don't know, I just want people to enjoy their time. But if they can't, then... And I still didn't ban him. That was just a time out for until the next day. I think he didn't unsubscribe yet. Oh, he did, okay. Yeah. Good luck to him. He will fix himself at some point. We all been like that at some point, right? Yeah, you know, some people just go well with you, and no one has to, and you don't have to get along with everyone. And everyone deserves fixing. I know that thing. Okay, you know what? I think the biggest part of it was that I wasn't invested enough on Sayonara. Like, if I felt annoyed, I would have been like, you know what? I like this game and I want to enjoy it. Get the hell out of here. Like, there was cases like Raging Globe where I just stopped streaming it and I was like, you know what? I love this game and I want to concentrate on the story. I am recording this. I'm enjoying this on my own time. But still, there was some people who liked it, and I know there's gonna be a really good video that I'm gonna enjoy working on it coming out of this game. That's why I still streamed it. Well, not streamed, like, had it content somewhere. This game would be a waste, not having it as a content. And yeah, I still have the video in mind. There is 3 big videos in my head that I have to start working on them at some point. Which is Raging Loop, probably the biggest of all of them and the hardest. The second hardest is gonna be Fear and Hunger. Yeah, I'm gonna have a video where I have all my runs, including the recorded hidden run. Yeah, Fear and Hunger indeed. Bro, I had a Fear and Hunger video in mind since I've started playing it. And yeah, the last one is Slay the Princess. It's not gonna be this hard to work on it, but I mean, it's gonna be a bit hard to rearrange the endings I've got, because I'm not gonna arrange it the same as the same order as I've streamed it or as I've got it. I want to arrange it to be easy for people to know this ending comes after this one. But yeah, I will have to watch the whole thing before doing that. Or I might just have a guide. So yes, Slay the Princess. This is probably gonna be the easiest, so I am probably starting with it. I mean, I have the footage already, so I can start working on it anytime. I'm just waiting to finish my uni and be more. I thought a lot about streaming, working on these videos, but I don't think streaming editing is gonna be that easy. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna give it a try at some point. Phew, that wasn't too much talking. How much streams is left? For, you know, the number. The stream is gonna lag a bit because I'm gonna open Chrome now. I mean, I still can open it from my phone, but it's gonna be tedious. But yeah, Nier Replicant, I'm really excited to start playing this game. Bro, I even made a specific artwork for this game. For my thumbnails later. Like, that's how excited I was for it. So, let's first filter the unlisted and privated ones. Make it only public. Alright, so including today's stream. Oh god. 305 streams. I have exactly, that's including today, I have exactly 60 streams left. Wait, when is my anniversary? Can I make it in time? I mean, I had it planned in so long, but I didn't expect I might actually do it. You still here, Mamo? Yeah, you're still here. 2 viewers. Where is my anniversary stream? When was it? Well, I think it was during the new outfit reveal. Yeah, 1 year anniversary, here it is. Where... August 22nd. Bro will miss his Annie lol. Okay, I don't, I mean, I always knew my anniversary is on August. I always forget which day. But yeah, August the 22nd. Damn, it's still so far away. We are still in May, right? May, June, July. Oh, 3 months. Damn, I can't go daily. Okay, I can plan this. I can plan this. I just need to get my Google Calendar out, and this is gonna be easy. Yeah, I'm planning something big. Probably the biggest thing I've ever worked on in a while. Well, not in a while. I've ever worked in my life. But yeah, I also realized something. I've completely stopped putting myself on the thumbnails. Oh my god, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Out of 17 streams, there is only 2 streams have me on the thumbnail. I've completely stopped putting myself in the thumbnail for some reason. Like, one of them was just an idea I had in my head, and it actually worked really well. The Who's Lila stream. Man, I love putting myself on games thumbnail. But yeah, other than that, I've completely stopped putting myself on the thumbnail. An is the captain now. No, it's not about putting Anegoto instead. Like, even Anegoto is not there. Like, if you check my channel now, the last 17 streams, only 2 streams have, well, basically Anegoto on the thumbnail, not even me. Other than that, it's just the thumbnail of the game itself. Especially with visual novels. I always tend to just get a scene from the game and slap the game logo somewhere with a number on the corner, and that's it. Like, that's a tradition for my visual novel thumbnail. But other than that, all the other games don't even have me on the thumbnail. Guess I'm improving. Oh yeah, speaking of thumbnails and YouTube in general, I plan on watching yet another killing game later. The 8 streams. Oh damn. This is also other game that I'm planning to work on a video for. It's a really good game that doesn't get this much attention and it deserves much attention. I just didn't want to mention me working on a video in front of the developer because it would have been really awkward if I end up not working on it. But yeah, he's not here. So I'm just gonna say this is one of the things I want to work on a video. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen when I finally retire. Stop streaming and just work on things, videos. I don't know, man. I just enjoy what is it? I just enjoy editing unexpectedly. I've never expected that I would enjoy doing that. But yeah, I wanna check on Ray and Momon. What did they do recently? One Momon is being Momon, I guess. Man, I really want to have a cool artwork. This sounds so pathetic, but yeah. I really want a cool artist with a cool art style to draw me. I've tried this before, it didn't work. Oh yeah, Ray is almost 140 subscribers. He's doing a lot of clips recently. Oh yeah, he's kind of... I will draw you and Moon already did, damn. Can't wait to see it. So yeah, last stream was 9 hours. Okay, he's still persistent? Persistent? What is the other word? Consistent, yeah. You know, I've learned a lot from editing. Whether it was about... what was it? Oh yeah, also I need to try things on my model, so I'm gonna get really big on screen now. However, I can be smaller, that's easy. But yeah, I've learned a lot of things concerning editing. One of them is finally I've had a fix to the problem where every time I try to clip myself, as I said, you can't just sit, watch yourself and be like, haha, I sounded funny here, let's clip it. Big Zara, yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of trying to clip myself, I'm gonna download the whole stream because the only way I can tell that this was funny is the chat's reaction. And according to the chat reaction, I make the clip. But yeah, we don't get a chat reaction this much, so I instead okay, I can't do whatever I want to do now because I'm not concentrating. So I'm gonna just do it after stream. Small Zarikoto. Here we go. So I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of trying to look for a funny moments, I would rather just download the whole stream, make a video out of it, and then during the process, maybe I'm gonna have a nice 1 or 2 jokes. And then if it was a good joke, I can then clip the video. And believe it or not, it's already edited. So I have to just cut this part, make it a short, and boom, done. Disappeared for a second like the Omri show. Damn. An OG moment. Actually, speaking of OG moment, let me get my last artwork, my latest artwork here for absolutely no reason. That's my Zara, yeah. So yeah, I need to type like a paragraph for Ray about what I've learned about editing until now, since he's working on it now. So it would be really helpful to get some tips from the beginning, because I didn't have anyone to tell me anything. I mean, I didn't ask, so yeah, it's kind of my fault. Oh my god, that's so big. I didn't realize how big I made this picture. Yeah, you've seen this one actually, Mom, right? Actually, you know what? Let me just make it half of the screen and then I can do this. Here we go. Yes. You know, I had much more details on the expressions. Like, if I could make his eyebrows need a hand. Very funny, Mahmo. Actually, this is a better joke than what I do normally. But yeah, I had, like, he looked genuinely terrified on this picture. But the thing is, the hair is black and it was covering his eyebrows, so it was less apparent, unfortunately. But yeah, can't help it. I want to do more of those, actually. I enjoy working on those. And yeah, I make it black and white because it's faster. The thing is, I was really stupid. I didn't realize I've cut the wrong arm until I finished the picture and was looking for the clip to take the screenshot. Make him bald. I can be this now. Here we go. Oh my god, I look like a freaking Yakuza guy. Oh my god. Okay, this is terrible. Never mind. Back to the normal hair. God, this looked awful. Even the 3.0 needs fixing, man. I need another go to work fixing series. But yeah, I'm gonna go throw him some tips. I wanted to edit for him for a while, but I felt he might be offended if I was like, hey Ray, you want me to edit for you? Like, what if he thought I was being like, Ray, your editing sucks, I'ma do it for you. I'ma show you how editing is like. You need to duct tape your head. Yeah, right. There's actually something in Live 2D called bending. It's basically like sewing parts to each other, so it doesn't look this bad. But yeah, this model missing a lot of things. Is this my fault, man? I should be updating this model consistently, but I end up messing it up even more. But yeah, so tomorrow's plan, it's gonna be Sayano Uta. It's not gonna be finished in one stream, unfortunately, because I'm not this fast. But yeah, it's manageable. 2 streams maximum. And then I am gonna start Near Replicant immediately. Of course, it's gonna be a long series because my streams is gonna be really short, probably 3 hours best cases. And this is gonna be a rare one too because of my job. But yeah, since I've switched time zones, now I can stream for kinda longer. Like, my limit was an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at best. So yeah, thank you so much for switching my time zone. But yeah, that was a lot of chatting. Damn, I also need to make more chatting streams if I can have. Yeah, we need to make a series where I have you on VC, and we just speak for 2 hours or something. That's gonna be fun. Maybe a weekend thing. And I would prepare topics and things. Yeah, since you are the only one who can collab with, who can put on with my ridiculous time, with my ridiculous streaming time zone. I've been trying for a month to have a collab with Mon and Ray, but God, this last month have been awful, and probably this month is gonna be awful too because I'm gonna be having exams, and I'm not gonna be having holidays at all for the whole month because I've already wasted it on my exams. So yeah, wish me luck, everybody. Probably my final exams is next week. Probably, we don't have anything certain yet. I will still be streaming because I'm trying to push with consistency as possible. I want to be really consistent so badly now, and I've been pretty much consistent recently, so yeah, it's working. So, oh my god, you've been here all along? Bruh, all respect to you, that's a true lurker there. Enjoyed his time from beginning to end. That's why I'm back. Come on, man. I had a whole article for you. For being such a nice lurker and enjoying your time in silence. Come on, at least put along. No, it's fine. I'm joking. But you're one of the nice people on here, FNC Mind. Really cool guy, enjoying his time. We're missing a lot of these people recently. Bro, hit the discount mic disconnected. But yeah, 3 people, that's probably me, you, and FNC Mind. You are 28? Damn, we have an adult here. Oh my god. I mean, we're all adults, but we have an actual adult here. Oh my god, you are reaching your 30s. Good luck, man. Yeah, best luck. 30s, that's terrifying. UNC's, what does UNC mean? Oh, uncle. Yeah. Wait, Panda's is not this old. Like, he's still in his 20s, I believe. Maybe 25 or something. 26. I remember the first time I watched you playing Resident Evil. I didn't stream Resident Evil. Nah. I didn't stream Resident Evil. That's a different guy. That's probably Ray. Yeah, Ray's the only guy I know that played Resident Evil. The only guy in my circle that I know played Resident Evil. I've never played Resident Evil. God, that felt so weird. I was like, wait, did I stream Resident Evil? Because I do remember if I streamed a game. Of course, I can't name every single game I've played, but if you told me if you asked me if I streamed it or not, I will remember it. He can't stream Resident Evil, but would 100% watch that. I can stream Resident Evil on the other laptop, but I don't know if I want to get myself in such a series, though. It's kinda long. I mean, you know me with horror games. I've never got jump scared. Yeah, that's a reputation I'm proud of. There, I want to watch you play horror game. Yesterday's game wasn't horror game, but it had jump scares. So I can watch that. I mean, you have recommendations for horror games. I didn't play this much, but I've never got jump scares while playing them. I've played the whole Fear and Fathom series. If you wanna check that out, I could have made a really good video out of it, but god, the voice quality was really bad because I didn't realize my mic was covered all along for the 5 streams, and yeah, the quality was worse because I didn't realize I had a bad resolution on OBS for the whole time too. So you are gonna have the stream on 720p and it's still gonna look like 360p. But yeah, I don't mind playing horror games if you had good ones. I was about to finish and then I continued chatting. Damn, I like chatting when there is people to chat with. Bro, if I can guarantee having people on a stream, I won't mind doing a chatting stream, a 3 hours chatting stream. I have a lot I want to talk about. But yeah, nothing more awful than having a chatting stream with nobody. I mean, I can't talk with the voices in my head. But yeah, it's gonna sound really awful. You're not gonna like it. Right, you guys, I can't be here. Alright. But you guys, want to say anything else to me? Because I'm almost finishing now. I'm about to finish now. If you wanna tell me anything, here you go. Any last words? Until next time, stay alive. They wanted to get rid of me so bad that they just sped run the outro. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks so much for everyone watched or will watch until now. I hope you guys have a good rest of whatever it is for you now, and until next time, stay alive. Bye.